what up? I just finished editing a video. It should be out after this video. I'm gonna try to post this first if I can successfully put my taillights on. That's what we're doing. Here we go. All right. Here they are. Clear black housing ones. This is obviously the driver's side. It's got the trunk button right there. It looks. But anyway, here they are. They're gonna go right there. Let's go. All right, so first thing first, you wanna take this little plastic piece off right here. It should just pop off. There we are. Put this over. All right, after you take this guy off, you wanna take these little clips. There's not a clip. Oh my gosh. One right there. There's gonna be another one right here. All right, so one there, and then you wanna take this little covering off, and then you wanna do the same on the other side. You can just pull this, I can just pry this back, and I have access to all the bolts that we need to unscrew. And then, yeah, so there are, let me see real quick. So we have these two guys, one here, one there. I think those are 8s, I believe. Then we have this guy right here, and those are basically what's holding the entire tail light on, and we're gonna get to that now. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna work on those 2 screws in the back right there and then get this guy. Put all of them inside the trunk so they don't really go anywhere. There's nowhere for them to really go. Just gonna be laying flat. The whole entire thing. All right, 2 of them down. Now I think I need this guy. Out. And be careful with this one. Is this still recording? It is, cool. Be careful with this one because if it drops down there, bad day getting that out. Huge. All right. Now, I should technically just be able to pop this guy. I don't know. Apply pressure to these guys. Give them a little hit maybe. Okay, I'm capping, maybe don't. Out a little. There we go. It's coming out time. All right. There we go. Hope I didn't just... Okay. Tail light out. Would you look at that? One tail light out. Don't be afraid to give it a little pressure on these guys. All right, so I got this guy out, but what I did not say is you have to unclip. So you have to pull this guy out of this. So yeah. Probably edit this so it's in order. And then you pull this guy out, and now you can pull. This is the little rubber piece. You gotta pull this whole thing out like this, basically. So I'm gonna pull this guy, and then boom. Like. All right, guys. The lights. Get the hell out of here. The lights are my tail lights, stock tail lights. You have oh my gosh. Looks crazy. The same process. It could not be any easier. There's one connector. There's the grommet that goes back where you took the other grommet off. You just put it on, put the screws exactly where they were. All right, three little, 1, 2, 3 little holes. There's where the grommet goes. There are 2, these little guys are these fastener looking thingy. I don't know. All right, use a little towel to clean up a little bit. So yeah, almost forgot. Gotta take the trunk button off. All right, so there's this guy. This blue guy is only on the one with the trunk button. Right, I'm talking about this guy right there. So you wanna disconnect this blue piece and take this entire metal piece right here off. You see that screw right there? And then another one right here. So we ran into a little issue. So what you're supposed to do is unscrew. This is the trunk button. You unscrew one little screw here, one here. All right, those are these 2. Boom and boom. And you're supposed to take the clip out of this. All right. And this guy, it comes with one on the new headlight that goes into the old connector. But for whatever reason, this one does not fit. Right? It looks almost the same, but where this part is long, like this little part right here, it's not supposed to be like that. this is supposed to be down there. And yeah. Shout out to O'Reilly. These guys, we had to get these changed from the old to the new. So this is the one that came on the new one. There's a little pin removal kit. They go take this little white piece out. I don't know if you'll have the same issue. Take the white piece out, then they take these wires out, then they connect them to the new one. So yeah, if these, the trunk button, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If this guy doesn't connect to this you have to transfer from the old one to the new one. This bigger piece, if this connector does not fit, go to O'Reilly, go to your auto store, ask if they have a pin removal kit to transfer the 2 pins, bring both taillights, and they just, yeah. All right, so let's get this thing back in. I cleaned this up a little too. The connector, or the, whatever the frick you call this thing. Put this in first, right? Then you're going to want to get the grommet. This little thing is the grommet. And I'm gonna push that through and plug it up, being a pain in the butt. Look at this, man, this looks nice. I love this taillight, bro. I love how it looks. All right, so we're gonna match up all the screws and bolts. What, dude? All right, now, boom, look at these guys, bro. Let's go. All right, so we got same thing when we took it off. 2 there, 1 here, screw them back on. It's connected right here. And yeah, here we go. All right. Let's get these guys back on. Remember, when you're working on your car, don't tighten something all the way. All right, helpful tip, you know, screw everything hand tight first. I think that should be a pretty known rule when working on cars. Anything you, well, I don't know how much that got, but what I was trying to say was always do things hand tight when you're tightening something before you tighten it fully, because that can mess up the fitment and the things like that. All right. This freaking grommet is really rubbery and sticky, and it's kind of hard to... Got this guy in as well. Here we are. Look at this thing. I love it, dude. We're tightening these guys on, and then, yeah. And I'm gonna test it, and hopefully they will work. All right, guys. Here we freaking are. We did it. It's always satisfying when, oh my gosh, dude. I love them, man. I think on my car too, since it's white, it's like black and white, I think it looks real good. So yeah, here they are, man. Oh yeah, and the trunk button does freaking work. Amazing. My clothes still in there. Everything's put back together. This guy's not clipped down, but whatever. I don't use this thing anyway. There we are, man. There we freaking are. Let's go. Let's go. I know I got orange turn signals now. I think before it was just blinking red with my tails, but now it's orange, so whatever, I don't care. Taillight's probably the most simple thing you can do on this car, for sure. If I didn't have trouble doing the trunk button, this thing was the biggest issue. We had to go to O'Reilly. I don't know if the video kept cutting out, so I don't know how it sounded, but dude at O'Reilly literally did it in like a minute flat. So easy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. That was the most simple thing I've ever done. So yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.